Schmack-a-ma-gob, it's retro news time. Remember in the early 90s when Axl Rose challenged a lot of people to a fight, and two of them accepted it and challenged him back, and Axl didn't reply to that. It all started when Vince Neil's then wife and a former exotic dancer, Charisse, was getting rude moves from Izzy at some club, and Vince Neil heard about it. So Vince Neil is backstage at the MTV Awards, and when Izzy's walking off stage, Vince goes up to him and punches him in the nose. Then a little while after that, Axl comes on the news talking about, I'll take Vince in the ring, I'm challenging him. Here's Axl talking about it.
Because people think it's going to happen sooner or later, that Vince and I will get into it or something. You know, I put in a magazine, you know, anytime he wants it, anywhere. Atlantic City, I don't care. We'll put money on it, you know.
So then Vince hears this and gets on MTV and he says this.
What I want is, Axl, if you're watching this, I want to challenge you to a fight.
So history has showed that Axl Rose pussed out to Vince Neil's challenge. Axl challenged him. Vince accepted it. Axl stays quiet. I've never heard anybody ask Axl about Vince Neil after that interview. Is there such a thing of him explaining why he didn't take Vince's challenge after Axl challenged him? He pussed out big time. If you ask me, that would be the first question I would ask him if I ever interviewed Axl Rose. Hey, what happened, man? You challenged him to a fight. He accepted. Why didn't you do it? Did you lie on that interview? Did you puss out? Because to me and everybody in planet Earth, you really look like a big old pussy. Pussing out. That'd be a great question. You probably wouldn't like that question, but man, that's a question that needs to be answered. So then Axl writes a song called Get in a Ring where he challenges Bob Guccione to a fight. And Bob accepted that challenge as well. He said, hey man, I'll get in the ring anytime, man. I know karate. Come on, let's go, Axl. Axl didn't reply after that. That'd be the second question I'd ask him. After asking him, why'd you puss out when Vince Neil accepted your challenge? 2, why did you puss out with Bob Guccione when he accepted your challenge? You're a double puss out. Now, would I think Vince Neil would beat him up or vice versa? I don't care. All I care about is him pussing out. Why didn't he come out and say, look, I'm sorry. I kind of jumped the gun and I really don't want to fight these guys. Or stay quiet. It'll be the same outcome. You pussed out. So that's the retro news. Axl Rose pussed out to Vince Neil and Bob Guccione Jr. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and press that little notification bell. And like the video, it's good for the algorithms. So, and if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and schmack-a-ma-gob. Check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with the Podcast Kings. And also the YouTube page where you have a link to the podcast and YouTube page right down there in the description. So join the greatest podcast ever. According to Science.com, God and Satan. It's their favorite podcast. It'll be yours too. Check it out. Link is below.